Alright, hey guys, Jason with Leonidas Leatherworks here. This video is for the makers, fellow leather workers like myself, who might be following me. I don't have a ton of followers right now, but I'm going to try and make more videos and engage a little more with the YouTube and Instagram community. This video is on this little guy, just a tip that I have and want to share, and would like to see if any of you guys have tips that you can share for this thing. This is the glue brush can. I picked it up at Weaver Leather. It's made by Kabi. The stickers come off right away. Great tool for gluing strips of leather together, especially if you're going to have a long run of glue. Makes it much easier than trying to dip that brush into the bigger can, pull it out, get just the right amount on, spread a little bit, run out, okay, get some more. This thing, you can just you can control the delivery of the glue very nicely. One of the issues I've had with this thing is so these brush tips are about $30 a piece, and they come with a little cap so you can recap them. This cap is supposed to be airtight. After going through a couple of these where I put the cap on and the brush inevitably dried out hard as a rock, got a little smarter, and this is what I do to help preserve the brush and make it so I don't have to buy repeat brush tips on the regular. Okay, so I'll just take my barge thinner. After I'm done gluing, initially I'll take some freezer paper or something like that, something, scrap, and I'll wipe off any of the excess glue that's still on the brush. You can see that glue mess there. Okay, I'll get it fairly cleaned up a little bit, and then I'll just take my barge thinner, and what I do is I'll just take that brush and I just dip it right in there so that that thinner kind of sits in the bristles. Okay, and then from there, that's the point I'll take the airtight cap and get that onto there. Pretty common for these airtight caps to crack, and of course once they crack, then they're certainly not airtight. So in addition to doing the thinner, doing the wiping off all the glue, I'll then take just a rubber glove, okay, and put that right over the top, okay, kind of squish out any of that air that's inside of there. Rubber band, and make sure it's good and tight on there. So far this method seems to work pretty well. The next time I go to use it, because I don't use this every day, once a week, maybe every couple weeks. So I'll, when I take this off and go to use it, take the cap off, I'll open up my can of thinner, and just to get things started again, because usually it's still pretty dried out and starting to harden, even with all this process. So just when I go to use it, I'll dip it in the thinner and press the brush around on a paper towel, kind of wipe some of that thinner out, and it'll start to become flexible again, and then it's ready for use. All right, so that's my tips on how to use the Kabi brush can, keeping your tips usable for a long time. Let me know if you guys have had any different experiences with the brush can and how to keep the bristles nice and flexible for repeated use. I'd love to hear what you have to say. All right, thanks.